Yes, I have signed up for community
Oh,
college
thank God.
before, but
Oh,
whenever I
no.
went in there and I needed help to set things up, everyone kept ignoring me. And Eric was sitting right beside me, and there was someone there helping him. And whenever they walked away, I like tried to wave them down to come help me, and I just got ignored. So I got up and walked out.
The second something gets hard, you walk out. Hello, beautiful people. It's Mama Goob. So, as of now, Amberlynn Reid has not posted, but I did want to take a look at Becky's live stream from, I think it was 2 days ago. I think it might have been Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon, not sure. But I didn't get a chance to watch it live, so I saw that the Girl Zone has sweetly posted a highlight reel that's only 15 minutes. So that video will be linked in my description. I did just want to talk about, because I've seen this bantered about actually the farms. So I figured out the farms, Kiwi Farms, was back in business briefly, like yesterday or the day before. There's a lot of people who are just not having it with Becky, right? Well, I know it's the farms, they're all mean. But they're calling her lazy and such. Now, I don't want to make my criticisms of Becky think in any way, shape, or form I am ripping on her. Why I do these videos a lot of times, I see lots of bullshit flying around on the internet. And, people who haven't really yet lived their life quite yet, making these, grand statements and assumptions and not living their life properly. And my only purpose here is just to let you know my opinion as a mother, as somebody who's been through not poverty, but we had some serious problems when I first got married. There I'm not rich now, and I've never been rich, and I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. So I had to work for everything I got. Plus, I went back to college after my kids were, in diapers. So I've definitely worked. I've been at both ends of the spectrum. That's all I'm just trying to say. That's where my opinion comes from. And when I criticize Becky, it's because I see her doing things that are flat out just incorrect. Like, I wish she had somebody, who's been through life and came out the other side, not on, no offense, public assistance still. I wish they would help her out. Plus, she is a terrible storyteller. She talks about not being able to get her medication. And I think I even said this before. She could have paid cash for her generic Zoloft. It's like maybe 10, 20, maybe $30. I'm not sure. But I don't understand. I wish somebody would just, kind of wake her up. And if she earned this money, like if she earns money now being on YouTube, if I were her mom, I would tell her to take time off, don't work for a while, and go to college, okay? She could get a Pell Grant. There's all kinds of assistance out there. And I'm not saying she goes to Harvard. She can go to her local community college, and let me tell you, it's affordable. She's not going to get hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt, guys. She's not like becoming a lawyer, although maybe she would. But just her getting some basic college courses could get her up and out of these manual labor jobs that she finds herself in. Some people have satisfaction. I'm not downing factory jobs at all, but she's struggling. She's struggling with her health. She's struggling with her mental ability. There would be nothing better to boost her up than her getting at least an associate's degree, 2-year degree, if she has enough money not to work. And by the way, she should put those applications in now before that money kind of hits, but that's just me. But no, I mean, she could do great things if she put her mind to it and really put the focus on. Also, that being said, while I appreciate her life and her friendships, and it looks like she's having a great time, that isn't going to last. Okay. And let me tell you again, harsh realities, facts don't care about your feelings. YouTube is very harsh, right? So, first of all, what I've learned in these 8 months, you have to do videos that your audience wants. Now, people are very happy to catch up with her now and just see what she's doing, see that she's doing well and she's finally smiling, because that last video we were ready to call, the support line for her, if you know what I mean, or at least I was. But I don't know that that'll go that far. I really don't. I think people, I don't know, unless she makes kind of like a lol cow out of herself, people aren't going to watch if she doesn't start spilling it. So if I were Becky, or if I were Becky's mother or mentor, I would tell her, do a live stream once a week, make a series of, I don't know, 5 of them, and just spill stories about Amberlynn each session, maybe an hour live stream each week. You could start talking about your life, what's going on, what your plans are, laughing with your friend, playing little games. But by the way, hun, you're 32 years old, okay? No, it's time to buckle down, baby girl, and get this shit done, okay? Because you ain't getting any younger. Anyways, so I think that's what she should do. Because if she doesn't start spilling, I mean, I'm not trying to be, I don't know, threatening in any sort of way, but I'm just hoping to throw a little reality into everybody's fantasy. If she doesn't do that, this YouTube isn't going to last, and then she's going to be in that vicious cycle again where working 16 hours, miserable, no life. Whereas if she could bank some money, take a year or 2 off, go to college, she would be set, okay? Becky, I wish you were listening. Please, honey, please go do something. Grab it, get help, do what you need to do. And that's the other thing in colleges. They have lots of free mental help. I know, because went through it pretty bad with one of the goobs. So there's so much out there for you, girl. You're still young, but you're not getting any younger. Go grab life by the horns, okay? Figure this shit out. All right. Well, with that being said, let's now take a look and see what the highlights are to her last live stream. Okay, just another shout out to the creator, which is the Goral Zone, and I will have this video linked in the description. So let's see what we got here. And her friend, I think he's really sweet. He looks like a lot of fun. I do really hope he gives Becky the boost she needs.
We will not be talking about Ricky and Eric because that's not our business to tell.
Who cares about Ricky and Eric? Did I miss something?
Nobody's business but theirs. So any questions you have about that, direct it towards them.
Are they on social media anymore? I thought they... Okay, I don't care. I really never, unfortunately... I mean, they're great people. I just never really took a liking to either one of them because I wasn't there for that.
It's not our business. And yeah, that's about it.
Of course.
What?
I got choked up.
No, you're good.
But, I don't know, that sounded like we're bad with them, and we're not.
No, we're not bad with them. We love them. They're our best friends, and we love them more than anything, and we support them and all of their choices. But...
What? Support them and all of their choices? Way to have people stop talking about Ricky and Eric. Great job, guys.
That's just not our business to talk about. Just like other things are not our business, correct?
Yeah.
So, that's it. That's all there is to it.
Get that coin, thank you. She called you a grifter. What's your response to that?
Yeah, that's what they were saying a lot on Kiwi Farms, that she's a grifter. She might be, but I think she could turn it around. Okay? You know, the whole Amberlynn Reid thing, initially, I believe that she saw a way that she didn't have to work at the factory anymore and she could sit around, color, you know, do whatever she wants, and that's all. By the way, you know, I said college. How about graphic design? You know, that would definitely put her artwork brain to work. You know, come on, Becky. There's a big world out there. Take a bite of it.
Honestly, I don't really care because I work. I'm paying my bills.
My bills are paid.
I'm not. I'm not on here just solely to make money. I'm just on here to have fun. And you guys have wanted me to come back, and I came back and brought a friend.
Beck's sister's name is Misty.
What was the lie that your ex told your family that they found out about?
What was the lie that your ex told your family that they found out about? That she had a child and that he had passed away, and that was not true.
Any advice for people who may currently be in a toxic relationship? I know you mentioned reaction channels helped you identify issues you might have overlooked. Did any red flags seem obvious after the fact?
Oh, yeah. All the red flags seemed obvious after the fact, after I sat and watched from an outside perspective, myself completely shut down, disassociate, and I was so detached from the YouTube world. I didn't read comments, I didn't watch reaction channels. I was just
I thought she did watch reaction channels because didn't she, or maybe because Amberlynn Reid made her say this, but didn't she like trash Zachary Michael at one point? I don't remember.
in the videos from time to time.
She says, do you miss anything at all about Amber?
The time before of her.
It just says, do you miss anything about her?
Yeah, her money, not having to work, having a decent place to live.
I miss
That's about it.
Twinkie Wasabi and Rarity.
Aww, wonky. But here we go. Facts. Don't care about your feelings. Twitter. Twinkie was severely obese when it was just Amber and Becky. Just saying. That's terrible for that dog. Food is not love for dogs. Sorry.
How do you still talk to Eric and Ricky? How are they? Why did he stop his YouTube channel?
Who cares?
Yes, I still talk to Eric
No one cares.
and Ricky. Logan's really good friends with them too. How are they? They're good. And why did they stop YouTube?
And by the way, didn't we just lead this video, or unless it's out of order, that they're not going to talk about Eric and Ricky?
It was just a lot that Eric didn't want to deal with anymore. Like, he tried it for a while and then was just like, I'll just go back to regular work. And that's just what he did. So he deleted everything.
You can do YouTube and work, guys. Just saying.
After leaving your last relationship, do you have any advice for anyone who might have a partner with similar traits as your ex?
Be honest with them. Sit down with them. Calmly tell them how you feel. And then if they don't want to respect you and what you said and try to step back and look at their actions, then that's a lost cause and you just need to leave.
I'm curious to what the final straw was. You know? I don't know if we'll ever know. She should tell it.
I would agree with that.
Because you can't change people if they don't want to change.
So are you taking any questions about past relationships?
It
Because
depends.
I'm getting a bunch.
It depends.
We're trying to be respectful.
Yeah.
Did he just say respectful? How about disrespectful? Why the fuck? Is this a miscongeniality contest? No, I mean, listen, guys, again, I'm practical. You wanna better your life? Spill it. Because let me tell you, I don't think I've ever been more angry with Amberlynn Reid than I've been in these last few months. I don't want anybody to die. obviously, but she is just playing fast and loose with everything right now. And I want to see her taken down a couple pegs, right? Because what she's putting out there into the universe is dangerous. She has a very large platform, guys. I'd really like to see her taken down a notch or two for everything shitty that she's done.
How did your relationship with ALR impact you? If you could do something differently, what would it be? Hope you're doing well, Becky.
What I would do differently is not even get in the relationship, because at the time I didn't need to be in a relationship. I didn't need to be with someone, and I'm still at that point. I don't need to be with anybody right now. I
Okay.
wasn't ready for a relationship, and I just wish I would have been stronger in saying no, but I was afraid of what I would be losing because I cared.
Money, a place to live, an infinite supply of ball caps and t-shirts.
And I wanted to see where it would go, but I was given a time limit.
If things don't work out,
Oh, did she just say she was given a time limit? What? I gotta back that up, guys. What?
I cared, and I wanted to see where it would go, but I was given a time limit.
I don't understand that. If somebody understands what that means, let me know in the comments.
if things don't work out with your ex taking 3 pets to a new home, would you take Twink? I think we would all love this, but can also understand if your situation doesn't allow for that.
Yeah, Becky has no business taking pets right now, guys. Sorry.
I would absolutely love to take. I would love to take all of them if she couldn't keep them, but I know that would never happen.
So I saw
And she's not in a place to do it, guys. I know she loves, but when it comes to pets, love isn't enough.
something about my fiance, and I think the question said something along the lines of like, "What was your reaction when Logan brought home Becky, the Becky?" I think she was shell shocked, to
Yeah.
say the least. Like, because when I told her that we had worked together, because let me fill you in on a little backstory of this.
Wait a minute. So did they live together with his fiance? I'm confused. Shocking, right?
So when she would watch the other, I didn't pay
The other? Is it like she whose name should not be mentioned?
attention because I was like, has no interest in me
Ugh.
whatsoever. And like, I would catch like glimpses here and there. And then I was at work one day and I met Beck and we started talking and I was like, dude, you just look so familiar. Like, I know you from somewhere. And then they were like, I'm kind of like popular on YouTube. And I said, well, what do you mean? Like, I watch YouTube all the time. And, you know, I generally watch video game reviews and stuff like that. And they're like, well, my ex is pretty big. And then we got to talking about it. And then I was like, I don't know who that is. So I texted my fiance and I asked her and I said, do you know who this person is? And she told me yes, and she was like, you know who it is too, if you would pay attention. And I was like, well, that's not something I want to watch on YouTube.
Yeah, Papa Goob would have never watched this unless I sort of made him.
Yeah.
And long story short, she was shocked when it was the Beck.
The Becky.
Yeah, but she was really nice. She was cool.
Would you consider doing YouTube more full time if you could make the money?
Yeah, I definitely would if I could make the money to support myself. But it's hard to do that anymore, even with a regular job. What advice would you give to someone who feels lost and feels no sense of direction?
You know, Becky would make an interesting reaction channel, actually. Now that she says that, I don't know if she could live off of it permanently, but doing reactions is probably a lot easier than vlogging because, you know, you don't have to think of anything to say. You're just reacting to the nonsense that other people say.
Take it one day at a time. Don't try to push yourself for any kind of future in that moment. You need to focus on being in the moment.
No, that ship has sailed, baby girl. That ship has sailed. You need to fucking put the the gloves on, put the work boots on and get it done. All right? Grab your shovel. You got to do it.
and staying alive for the next day. And you will eventually find your sense of direction and sense of purpose. I still really don't know mine, to be exact. I've not been in a very good headspace either lately.
We know.
But I'm trying. I keep trying to push through, and then I've got Logan and my sister to make sure I'm not isolating myself.
Good.
We keep her in
Laying
check.
in bed.
We don't do that around here.
Mm-mm.
I do disassociate a lot when I'm with them, and they'll have to repeat themselves. But
If you're not disassociating at least once a day, though, are you even living?
That's a fun word. I always called it your mind wanders.
Yeah, I disassociate all the
Papa does that hardcore.
time.
that's true. It was Cocoa Puffs. Okay, thank you, Siri.
Who cares?
I can't remember a lot from those times, to be honest.
Yeah, you probably fucking blocked them out.
I blocked a lot out.
Yeah, they are.
Wish people would stop making this Q&A about LR. It's time for Becky to have her own platform and support,
Yeah, good fucking luck with that, Bex. Let me know if it happens.
because she's been through enough with that. Thank you, Quirky. I really
Okay.
have. I'm over it.
Have you considered college, maybe community
There
college?
you go. There we go. That's a great fucking question. And no, I didn't ask it.
Yes, I have signed up for community
Oh,
college
thank God.
before, but whenever
no.
I went in there and I needed help to set things up, everyone kept ignoring me. And Eric was sitting right beside me, and there was someone there helping him. And whenever they walked away, I tried to wave them down to come help me, and I just got ignored. So I got up and walked out.
The second something gets hard, you walk out. Well, let me tell you my experience. So the older goob is now in a different career path. So he went and he's at a community college right now. And you have to call. Like, I don't know about going there, but when you call, you have to wait in this queue where they're like, all right, well, we'll call you back at 4:00. But when those people finally call you back, they're fantastic. They told us stuff like, oh, by the way, did you know this money was available? Why don't you sign up for it? I'm like, holy shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. So I don't know about Kentucky, but here where I live, the community colleges rock. And you could take so many different career paths there. Like, they offer a ton of stuff.
Yeah, somebody asked earlier what I'd like in my PO box. Just surprise me.
Oh, another fucking one. Are you kidding?
I wouldn't say that. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's true. I'm just saying, things that you like, things that you think I'd like, whatever.
She's opening herself up for somebody to send her work boots. I'm just saying, why? Why do you do that? You need to buy your own shit in life, okay? Don't go all, I don't know. Guys, now I'm really turned off.
I mean, Logan, I've received poop in the mail and
Yeah?
a dead tarantula. Like, they can't send me anything else.
Could be a live one next time.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
trust
then
that.
At least you can turn it loose or turn it into
I
someone
love
who can take
tarantulas.
care
Where
of
would you
it.
turn it loose at? Not
'Cause
here.
It didn't deserve that to begin with.
God.
It didn't deserve to be shipped in a box just to scare some.
Spiders have no rights in my life. Sorry. Fight me.
I will take it and love it and kiss
Oh,
it.
fuck
And it'll
me.
be my baby.
Fuck
You're
me!
telling me
Jesus
Although
Christ.
somebody
hate
else
spiders.
who is afraid of spiders. You want a big,
I wouldn't.
giant.
What would you do?
I'd burn the
Kill
box.
it?
Yes.
I'd burn the box.
Yes.
But I know
Throw it away.
Beck would take it as a pet.
Yes, I would.
I would burn the box with the thing in it.
Yeah. I wouldn't even open it. I'd
No.
rattle it around and be like, that sounds like a tarantula. It's torture.
Becky, I'm just so freaking happy for you and can't wait to see your glow up. So excited you're finally seeing your worth. My question, did you realize while you were in your relationship that it was as toxic as it was? Or was it only after leaving you began to realize just how bad it was? So before or after?
During, I could see some things. I knew that there was problems. But I really seen whenever I left the situation.
Do you
Of course.
regret leaving Twinkie? Why or why not?
Oh my God.
I miss Twinkie, I do, but I had no grounds of taking her.
No, she was Amber's dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she had no business taking Twinkie. Sorry. Yeah, again, guys, love is not enough with pets. You have to have a stable home for them, the finances to take care of them, you know?
It's her baby. Y'all try to take that dog away from her. No.
My pronouns, you can use any of them. You can use she, he, they, them. It's all good.
Oh, FYI, you can call me whatever you like to. I have no preference.
I don't have a skincare routine. I don't.
You're asking a straight man. I'm going to assume he's straight because he talks about his fiance, and which is female. You're asking a straight male who watches video games and has a scraggly beard about his skincare routine. Have you guys never dated before? Like straight people, straight dated? You know, not to make this about gay or, lesbian, but let me tell you, every straight guy I know has what? Skincare routine? What?
I just take a shower and wash my face.
Yeah, it's a fucking guy.
All you gotta do is that.
Yeah, just take a bath.
I use Neutrogena deep clean, like the apricot stuff.
Are people really asking her these fucking questions? Are you fucking kidding me?
Apricot.
Apricots. All right.
Apricot.
You got that.
Oh my gosh, Beck.
I have to tell you.
Apricot.
I have to tell you.
There you
something.
go.
What?
You make me laugh so hard that I just feel like I'm gonna lose control of my bowels.
Well, at least it's not a potato.
Y'all, this boy, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy.
Oh God.
Do you ever get recognized in public? If so, what do people normally say to you, and do you like people approaching you in public?
Probably not.
It's happened a few times. It happened more whenever I lived in Lexington. It's happened a few times here, at the gas station, at a restaurant, at the store. It's okay if people, approach me and talk to me. I might be a little, like unexpected about it at first, but I'll be nice. I'm a really chill person. I'm not gonna just ignore you and run or anything,
I hope this isn't a rude question, but please can you tell us what actually happened with the cereal incident?
Oh, God. Let the fucking cereal incident go.
Why did you guys? Huh?
She must have seen, was it Eric recording? Yeah, and somebody has their literal name is what cereal is that? She's food aggressive. What can I tell you?
What is that over there?
The only thing I remember about the cereal incident is apparently she was on, like, You Now, or maybe it was the vlog or something, and I was in the background pouring cereal, and she heard me pouring the cereal, and that's whenever she was like, "What cereal is
I'm surprised she didn't know what cereal it was just by the sound of the pour.
that?" And it was my cereal.
Who fucking
It
cares?
was my
It's you guys are a couple. Oh, Jesus Christ.
cereal.
What? Why did it matter?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yes, I guess she was just making sure I didn't get into her cereal.
Jesus God.
It shouldn't matter. Do you think Amberlynn's breakup is real or not? Sorry if this is rude. I'm
Don't say-
not meaning to be rude at all. I just don't buy any of what she's saying anymore.
Okay.
What?
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No.
What types of medication were they giving you back when you had the sugar-free birthday cake video? I know you must have had a trial and error there while trying to find a happy place. I read that wrong, but still.
I really can't remember what all medicines they had me on, but I was on this one Vibrid or something. It started with a V, I'm pretty sure. And I was on 5 different medications, and that was one of the big ones I was taking, and all of them together made a terrible combination and just shut me down, pretty much turned me into a robot, and I don't really have much memory from that.
It really did. And you have to be very careful with these medicines. Yes. I can attest to that.
That year. Like, I don't remember my birthday.
Would you ever consider a long distance girlfriend asking for a friend?
Maybe. I've had long distance girlfriends before. It's been a while though.
What would you say gave you such anxiety about your previous relationship? Why did it affect you so severely? What would you say gave you such anxiety about your previous relationship?
Oh, definitely the online presence.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that.
Would you want to be a full-time YouTuber?
Didn't somebody just ask that?
Yeah, that would be fun. But I feel like I don't have the personality
She
to
doesn't.
be a full-time YouTuber. You know?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people like, like commercialized, like professional sounding, and I'm so far from that. I'm your buddy on your back porch,
Okay.
How do you feel about furries? That's a thing in by itself,
Well, it looks like your friend
Like, it's
knows
not
about
for
them.
me, but I'm sure there's a community of people out there who really enjoy it, and it's like, it's not for me
Okay.
to judge, really. I don't know much about it.
I think your friend could fill you in. Oh, guys. You know what? I'm just curious. Okay, yeah, here's an answer to that time limit question. Amber pressuring Becky into relationship she wasn't ready for with a time limit is so gross. I swear. Handbeast has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. So, here's the thing with Amber. And I get the time limit. She had to find somebody, guys. She doesn't drive. She cannot live alone. Okay? Cuz when she says she lives alone, she was with like Destiny every minute almost. Destiny did move out, but she drove her around every weekend. She needed somebody to help take care of her. And Becky did that full time. Okay, here we go. And Fark Shucker, I don't agree with you. As I read similar comments, I think if Becky does videos with her roommate and other friends, she could be very successful. It would almost feel like hanging out with laid back friends. I'm in. Well, she actually, I'll take that back. I do agree, but she's going to have to get a whole different audience because the people coming for the Amberlynn Reid dirt, which is the majority, they're gone. All right, guys. Well, what did you think? Is Mama Goob being too harsh? Or does YouTube need a reality check? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Once again, guys, this was just my opinion, right? Just from the life I've lived, which hasn't all been roses and turnips. Roses, unicorns, rainbows. Yeah, I've lived. So it's just my opinion. And then also the being obese and losing a lot of weight. I've been around. So, anyways, that's where I come at this. I do not have any H8 for anyone. Amberlynn Reid might be bordering on that though at this point. So, anyways, I thank you guys for making it this far in the video. And if you like this video and this type of content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.